this is obviously a significant moment kind of for this court case alone, but this is the first time Mark Zuckerberg's faced a jury. But also today I've been hearing from some of the lawyers that represent some of the families who have lost children because of social media harm, and they've told me that this is the moment that families have been waiting for, that they are finally hoping to get some accountability and hear the truth about what's been going on behind closed doors at social media platforms like Instagram. And this case focuses particularly on the experiences of a young Californian. She's called Kaylee, but she's known as KGM in court documents. And she says that when she joined social media, and crucially, she says that she joined social media at a younger age than their platforms allowed, that she then began experiencing anxiety, depression, and body image issues because of the features of these platforms. So she said addictive features like body image filters and infinite scrolling were what caused her harm. So this is it's kind of a really important trial because it doesn't test whether the content on social media is bad, it tests whether the platforms themselves are defective and harmful. And if her lawyers can prove that, in fact, those platforms are harmful and defective, then it could set the tone for the thousands, there's around 2,000 other court cases currently active in the US against social media companies. It sets the tone for them. So it can, first of all, suggest how much compensation victims would be paid by social media companies, but it could also change how social media companies are allowed to operate. So if the court finds, if the jury finds that these platforms are defective and harmful, they could ask or force Meta and YouTube, who are the remaining defendants in this case, it could force them to change the way their platforms operate to make them less harmful.
And what are the companies themselves saying about it?
Yeah, so Meta have been pretty unequivocal about it. They say that the question for the jury in Los Angeles is whether Instagram was a substantial factor in the plaintiff's mental health struggles. The evidence will show that she faced many significant and difficult challenges well before she ever used social media. And both of the companies say that in order for the jury to find them guilty, they will have to, first of all, prove that significant harm was caused by their products and that significant harm was caused to young people by their products. And I also just want to address something that we heard earlier. So when we had Andy Burrows on from the Molly Rose Foundation, he suggested that whistleblowers had said that Meta was running a feature that if teenage girls took selfies but didn't post them, that they would then be targeted by advertising for beauty products. Meta's actually addressed that in the past. Their spokesperson, Andy Stone, said that that's just not true, period. We did not do that, and we did not offer tools to target people based on their emotional state. So we just wanted to put their side forward on that.